It's the SEC, and it's just different. This is now Steve Spurrier Florida Field, and tonight the 25th ranked Gators open their season against the Minutemen from UMass. Have you along, we'll have to wait to see their defense, but first kickoff from the swamp. Dre Massey will bring it out. And he gets looking at a blitz on his first snap. UMass brings pressure. Florida holds up, and he's dialing deep on the first play. It is too strong
in this game.
So on second down, they put it on the ground for the first time in Jordan Scarlett. They were not a good third down team last year. Four-man rush. Del Rio stands tall as he takes a hit, and he completes it to Antonio. Thompson in the backfield gets his first toe, trying to find room behind it. At tight end in motion. Del Rio lets it go. That's complete. And a
ball out because I know where it's going.
Under center quickly on 3rd and 2. Here's Thompson. In the game, the third running back for Florida. And he gets a touch. Loss of football. It's on the field. Jordan Cronkright is the 5th running back in the game on his 2nd and 11. Over the middle, complete to Brandon. Now their starting wide receivers on the field except for Powell. Pressure coming. Del Rio chucks it, and that will fall in. Play action on first down. Comas can tuck it, and he gets NFL wideout. And a quick snap and a quick tempo to Young for the first time. Turned around, breaks free up the middle, able to make something out of nothing. It's loud here. Floated to Brenneman, inning. 25th ranked Florida's second offensive possession, and they swing it out to Josh Hammond, and he gets brought down by.
Needs to be seen of how he can control the football.
On 2nd and 5, they get back to the running game. As a matter of fact,
it's offensively.
3rd and 1, toss to Mark Thompson, stiff arm.
Running backs.
Cronkright and Herndon in there at the same time. Del Rio over the middle. Caught for a Florida first down. Receivers in again for Florida. UMass shows blitz. Florida turns to the running scholarship when McElwain was in Fort Collins at Colorado State. Pressure coming, got it away. Open receiver again, Ahmad Fullwood. It is a soggy, swampy field here in Gainesville. Del Rio to throw again. Will escape, let it fly, in zone, and it is.
Pretty much, so it's the advantage for the offensive line in conditions like this.
Here's Brandon Powell on this 2nd and 10, a stiff arm, and then he'll get corralled.
The speed receivers.
Del Rio flushed, will tuck it and try to run on 3rd and 6. Del Rio under center, Cronkright behind him. The quarterback will try to sneak it. He gets a push and a shove from his offensive line. They empty the backfield to Callaway, wide open. Touchdown Florida, 12-yard strike.
Corey Bailey-Smith.
Scoring strike from Del Rio to Callaway.
And he gets inside the corner. The safety over the top should stay deep. And that's his man. Once the corner passes it off to him. Right here, that's Callaway. He'll get inside. The safety right there should be back deep. He passes him. The corner passes him. Thinks he's passing him to the safety. He comes up, and it's just nice recognition.
And they're going to hand it off to Young, and he gets taken down, or I should say in his career 5 last year. Young trying to find space where there is none. Just a bunch of blue shirts. Young has room on the right side. He's got great speed. Trying to win the battle of the corner, and he lost the football.
Veteran of that receiving group.
To Young. Bottled up. Swallowed up. Comas pressured. Escapes for a moment. And with a Comas pressured again, and he spiked that one in here. Comas over the middle, floats one, caught, first down UMass. Palmer into the backfield. Instead they give it to Young. He's got room on the edge, trying to turn the corner. It's a foot race, and he's dropped 3. Pressure. Comas escapes it. Sidesteps a man. He's in, and a UMass touchdown via the legs of Ross Comas.
Gator fans, we warned you about this young man's ability.
Comas on play action, plants, fires, man open, caught! UMass first down into Florida territory. Young, touched in the backfield, brought down by Williamson, the third string corner on that side. Comas bobbled and dropped by Young, swallowed up, and Comas had it the whole time. Del Rio will hand it off. Physical run by George.
Job as the strength and conditioning coach for the Saints.
Best starting field position of the night for UMass. A spin move, nets 2 yards. Pressured and ends alone. Bats it down. Comas dropped for a huge loss. Jared Davis able to get there along with Devontae Davis. It's a loss of 18. To go in the second quarter. Over the middle. Dropped by. They bring an extra man, try to set up the screen, and turning the other way is Brian. And that one motions. Out of the backfield.
Nice favors this Gator offense.
Here comes pressure again. They bring an extra man, and it's batted away.
The tight end Goolsby right there.
Looking over the middle, and that one's complete to Callaway. Spins away from a man. Clock stop for a moment. Moving now on 1st and 10. Del Rio to the flat. That is caught. 5 now left in the quarter as the clock runs. Del Rio fires to the tight end Goolsby. Del Rio scanning the entire field, and he has time to do so. Now directing traffic, and he fires end zone. It is caught and the flag down.
Identifying whenever the official's hat comes off, that means the receiver steps out of bounds.
Number 4, offense. Loss of down at the spot of the foul. 4th down.
Harder, a little tougher than earlier.
UMass won't ice him. Pinheiro has it true from 41, and Florida reclaims the lead they had unofficially for a moment earlier in this quarter.
I like this emotion. This is what it's all about, Florida's defense.
Tight formation for UMass. They go bootleg, play action, max protection, and they're able to sneak it out.
And finding ways to get him the football in space so he can operate.
Here he is. Here's Young. Cuts back, great vision, carries it. Here's Young. Turns the corner. Pressure on Comas. Gets swallowed up. Here's Young on 3rd and 11. And they'll move the pile. Wow. Flips it out to Minutemen, the tight end, and he is stuck there and lost the football. They'll rule him down. In at tailback for Florida. Here's Scarlett trying to get behind Dillard.
The football game with one running back. It may be Scarlett here if he can get a hot hand.
Only 64 yards on the ground tonight. Scarlett will add to that. Downs thus far tonight. Del Rio off his back foot finds DeAndre Goolsby. Florida. Del Rio has all day and checks down to Florida field. And we've got a special guest in the booth with us as Del Rio is able to find Callaway at the 44-yard line.
To put my name next to Florida field that's been on here since 1930. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium that came on, I think.
Program which has never beaten a top 25 team. Here's Young. You were talking about football player. 2nd and 6. Young picks up the first. They keep feeding him. And is able to up here on a 2nd and 8. Play action. Comas will fire this one incomplete into
physical offensive line.
Sakai Lindsey's a tailback, 3rd and 8. Comas will try to scramble for it, and he's brought down from behind.
Humidity.
Del Rio caught. 1st down, Brandon Powell.
The outside linebacker.
Gain of 19. Over the middle again, and a 1st down to Goolsby. Here comes pressure up the middle. To the end zone and too much.
Those are hard to overcome.
Bad exchange. Del Rio will. Del Rio hit. Ball's loose. 49-yard attempt for Eddie Pinheiro. He hit from 52 and 56 in the spring game. Got the leg, and he's got it through. Eddie Pinheiro 2 for 2 tonight.
Well, I love the energy of Pinheiro. Love it.
I don't want to waste their shot tonight. They have an opportunity. That opportunity just got swallowed up by Jabari Zuniga, a loss of 5. Young. They're pressuring again. Coleman's in trouble.
There's some off the deep end dudes that have played in the NFL, that's for sure.
No doubt about that. Now a coach with the Falcons, Appalachian State. The smaller line was more effective. Scarlett, 3rd and inches. Del Rio will take care of it.
Right here is where you're going.
Here comes the blitz. They run right past it. Jordan Scarlett to the outside. Powell breaks free, sideline, end zone, touchdown!
That's where it hurts. 4 working against 4, and James Allen has outside contained. He comes up, but he's out of control. Watch number 4 come up. You've got to be under control, your feet under you, make a sure tackle, because if you miss, there's no more outside leverage, and Brandon Powell can make you look bad and do this to you.
Second touchdown pass tonight for Luke Del Rio. They'll keep the offense on the field to go for 2. Try to Jordan Cronkrite, the tailback. Del Rio, quick hitter outside. They got it. Thursday at their indoor facility here on campus. And I was walking.
What, they work in the offseason just like everybody else. And if they're in your group.
At Williams-Brice. They gave him a first down spot. Coleman is able to hit the slant, and a big gain coming.
Get rid of the football.
And they're turning up the tempo. Young got turned around in the backfield. And 4-man rush. Unloaded down the sideline, batted away. First year here in Gainesville. Coleman hog-tied and dropped. Other things, current events, what's going on in the world of college football, what's going on in the world at large. It's to repeat here in the East and do something really special.
Way here late in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 4. Del Rio swings it to Callaway. Good block from Powell. Couple of juke moves.
Going one way. That is definitely a Florida move.
Back to Callaway, and he steps through a would-be tackle. Got Huber with the tackle. That's what you call here in a moment after the 2nd and 11 play. Back out to Callaway once again. Give perspective in the scope of the SEC East. Del Rio out of the backfield, incomplete. I know.
Line and D-line. Tennessee's offensive line hadn't played a lot of snaps together over the years. A lot of guys that have started games, but I did not like the way they got pushed around at the line of scrimmage Thursday night.
48-yard attempt for Pinheiro. Yes, sir. The student section was chanting his name as it took the field. When's the last time you heard the students chant for the kicker?
Love it. I love it. I'll be a celebrity in this town by next week. Contagious right down the middle.
It was Eddie as he took the field.
Talent, but you've got to find a way to put some wins together.
And so Florida will run the nation's best season opening win streak to 27 games. It was interesting and it was tight, but a couple of scores in the 4th quarter allowed the Gators to shoot off the fireworks and pull out with a victory. Once again, our final, Florida 24, UMass 7. We got more coming your way from Gainesville, but We want to check in with the studio and see what else is going on in this wild day in the SEC. Dari Noka back in the studio. We'll be back here in a moment.